All right, we're starting week number 22, part 2, as we have the Seattle Supersonics taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who has been struggling lately. So they have one more loss compared to the Vancouver Mashers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. So they gotta knock some wins. Like straight up, they better clean this up real quick. All right, we got a 3-point Seattle lead, which is not what I hope that the Grizzlies are pondering right now. There should be a team. Oh, what a block from Tyrese Maxey on Davis. This is not supposed to be a team that you've been like flirting with in a 3-point game, close game like this. Nice steal from Harold, though. Like they are 18-11 right now. They're really close to losing that second seed in the West, but they better straighten their shit up. Nice.
Hill's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Right. Let's see if they can make something happen here. It's a 1-point game. It's not too bad. 2.5 minutes left.
Keep running all those sets for him.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olson.
There's Darren Fox.
Over
3 people. What a slam from Nikola Vucevic. Bounced back.
He said, "This is what we play for."
Now Seattle is like out of the Western Conference picture, man. No way past that point. Here's George Hill. Oh man, like so easy, no resistance right there.
Like this, George Hill can be aggressive. Sometimes coaches ask him to do that. Right now, he's got it going.
Here's Darren Fox guarded by Richmond. AD. Strong start for AD this season too, and the Grizzlies, but now they're going down bit by bit. Vucevic. Over. Oh, nice defense from Montrezl Harrell. You gotta play this guy more. You gotta play this guy more, man. You got a lot of players. Baylor guarded by T-Mac. Oh shit. Over a big guy. Oh man. Couldn't crack the lead.
Just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
The pass to Kersey.
Here's Jordan Kersey, Darren Fox. Here's T-Mac, guarded by AD. Hoping for a switch, which he got. So this is it. This is an advantage. Another great defense from the Grizzlies. Grit and grind. Here's Elgin Baylor. Finds George Hill and knocks down the lead.
Think about the hustle stance for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few.
T-Mac, guarded by George Hill, who scored the last 4 points for the Grizz. Elgin Baylor, very smart in giving up the ball in the previous possession. Now he has the high disadvantage against Markkanen. McGrady, guarded by Hill again. T-Mac. Can he find his shot? And he got it. Retakes the lead with 41 seconds left.
Huge possession, and he nets it.
All right, Grizzlies looking to take the lead once again. They're in the bonus too. Seattle is not in the bonus yet.
41 seconds left in the game.
Mitch Richmond, guarded by T-Mac. Can he take the lead? Oh, as I said, fouling right there. Wasn't too smart.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing foul.
There you go. 1-point game. Memphis retakes the lead.
A big lead in the first quarter with the game hanging in the balance.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, again, Montrezl Harrell with a defensive play of the game. And now, potentially to steal this game, too. Wow. Nice defense in the last few minutes by the Grizzlies. Here's George Hill. He has to extend this lead to 3 to force the Sonics to shoot a 3 in the last possession, potentially.
He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged. That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
3-point game. I mean, Seattle don't really need a 3 yet. They got like almost a full shot clock to work with, but Again, I mean, shot clock's turned off, but I mean 24 seconds earlier. T-Mac decides to put a 2-pointer, and that won't even matter. That was a shitty possession. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. All right, Memphis more like surviving in this one. Holy. There you go.
Drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There you go. No timeouts, and that should seal the deal. The Memphis Grizzlies survived the Seattle Supersonics scare. Yeah, it's going to be an ugly position if they didn't win this game. But I'm glad they did. Memphis survives.
So it's Memphis picking up the win.
Oh, this is going to be good. Two teams that are elite in their respective conferences. OKC taking on the Washington Wizards. So there are 3 teams that has 9 losses in the Eastern Conference. So this is a tough task for the Wizards for sure.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And he's not dishing the rock as well this month if you look at his stats from earlier in the season. He's not reading the floor as well and maybe a little too dialed in on creating his own shot rather than a shot for his teammates.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Andre Iguodala, Michael Porter out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Wade in at the 2.
I mean, for Washington, for sure. This is a huge win. Like, they're keeping their heads up in that Eastern Conference top seed at least, or the second seed, because Brooklyn lost their game recently, right? Oh yeah, they beat the Nets, so they're really coming strong in this 2-game stretch. OKC now with the same amount of losses as the Memphis Grizzlies, so they're losing their way, but you know, you never know.
That's the upper body.
Yeah, the second to 10th seed, there's only 2 games in difference in the loss column, which is crazy. So if you're one of these teams, especially OKC, you don't want to be like losing games right now.
I think they're in a constant state of self-evaluation, and they're looking for opportunities to elevate the play in their game. So one of the things that's been talked about, you see this in European soccer, losing teams get relegated to the minor leagues. Is that something they would consider? And obviously, when money is on the table, could there be a financial disincentive for losing? That could change the equation. I think everything is on the table.
There you go. Gilbert Arenas.
Improve the game.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Lowry. After the basket.
Here you go, Kyle Lowry. There you go.
That one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach,
all right,
we'd love to see this
is a good win for Washington, because Virginia and the Knicks are like on their tail right now. You know, in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. But OKC losing here is a big hit, especially if they lose another one, since Dallas only has 12 losses right now. It's not good. But Washington Wizards beating 2 impressive teams in this week alone. Beating the Nets and the Thunder. That's crazy.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Oh, this is an important game for both teams. San Antonio is actually in the 8th seed right now, as Hawaii is looming from the background. And Minnesota is sitting comfortably right now in the Western Conference, but they gotta keep playing good, because they got a lot of games to play still. But losing Derrick Rose earlier this season, it really hurts the Spurs team. But they're doing well. Joe Dumars has been stepping up for the Spurs. But I mean, no Chris Webber still for Minnesota though.
And it's Chandler, then it's Ibaka, and it's Batum.
All right,
at the 3 spot.
We'll see.
For Minnesota.
San Antonio don't want to lose this game for sure.
Also Jamal Murray out there.
Last 7-point game, Minnesota looking to push their luck and actually go up in the Western Conference after seeing OKC losing that game against the Wizards. So this is a big chance right now. So here's Malik Beasley with a nice floater. So Minnesota is meeting up expectations right now, in a sense where I actually put them really above like what I think they're capable to do. So this is good to see.
Let's it go with a 3. Rebound by Murray. Timberwolves leading by 9. And the pass to Roy.
It was Brandon Roy, got it by Joe Dumars. I mean, they're still undefeated since losing C-Web. That's pretty interesting. Here's Jamal Murray over Jeremy Grant. Nice defense. Nah, they gotta score, or else it's too late.
And so Grant will bring it up with a spurt.
Here's Monte Morris for three. That didn't work.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Murray the pass to Roy.
Brandon Roy. Yeah, smart for using all up the clock here. Murray to ice the game, which he did. And the arrow. Jamal Murray iced the game. Once they jumped in, the Minnesota Timberwolves will improve to 17-10. So they're really on OKC's tail right now. They have a better record now, too. They gotta play more games soon enough. So there you go.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't
So
come up with an answer.
we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, Minnesota. Very impressive. They're showing how elite their team can be.
For Jamal Murray.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Outside Roy.
All right, good win by the T-Wolves. Sucks for San Antonio though. They gotta hope that Hawaii, Sacramento, and even Dallas start losing some games. No joke. Good win by the T-Wolves. Wow, we're really seeing teams play it out, like playing out their games with playoff implications. So we got the Rockets sitting comfortably in the top of the West, taking on the Montreal Titans.
They were lights out from beyond the arc.
Montreal though, 41-point lead over the best team in the West. Are you crazy? Well, Houston haven't played in a while, but damn.
That free throw no good.
This is also an important win for Montreal because like they want to make sure that they're close to those teams that has 9 losses in the East. You know, just to keep them close, and hopefully one of those teams like crumble before them, so they can snag a better seed come playoff time, which is like almost only like 4 weeks away in this fantasy season week. So we'll see. But pretty disappointing loss for the Houston Rockets. Will go down to 21-9. What a effortless defense from Kendrick Williams, and he got the ball. What a win by Montreal.
He's covered by Bledsoe.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Rockets with possession. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Nunn kicks it out to Bledsoe.
All right, the Houston Rockets. Yeah, another team. Montreal is almost like the same as Minnesota, right? Like, I had expectations for them, like really high expectations, but they kind of stumbled like early on, but now they found their way, like on winning records nonetheless too. So good win by Montreal, 42-point win. Holy shit!
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch.
I'm hoping the Nets will bounce back at least against a pretty struggling team in the Warriors. So kind of disappointed that it was a close game against them and the Wizards. But we'll see. Damn, Marc Gasol with them steals, bro.
I feel like he hasn't been.
Let's see how far this Nets team will come in the playoffs, though. Like I don't trust.
His steals have dropped
like
over the
I don't
past
trust them. This is unacceptable. Pretty unacceptable. Or acceptable, actually, not unacceptable. But Brooklyn
And one team is
taking care of business. 30-point lead over the Warriors.
Tonight, spirited
Will probably end up that way. Michael Jordan
to be a monster win here for the Nets.
looking to pop it. No, he missed that shit.
But tonight, this is a quality.
But yeah, it's a 30-point lead. Brooklyn Nets.
Kind of punishment.
Yeah, it will be a bad loss if they lose this one for sure. Like they will be the 4th team who has the 9 losses in the Eastern Conference. So it's really gonna end up in the last week on who's gonna go where once that time comes.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality.
Oh my goodness, Michael Jordan, please.
They just blocked out the noise.
Why are you abusing people like that? Holy shit.
Is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic
That's
performance.
insane.
And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Derek Favors checked in for Kemp. JaMychal Green comes in for T.J. Warren.
There you go.
Corey Brewer
Popped it.
checked in for Larry Hughes. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Drew Holiday. Hawkins with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot, high post.
There you go.
Jordan's shot is off.
All right. Yeah, pretty disappointing ways. Pretty disappointing season for the Warriors too. But they don't really have like anything to work around with for Carmelo. But good win by the Nets, reclaiming themselves a win. So this is interesting. Portland, I mean, they're kind of still in the playoff hunt with 2 losses away from the 8th seed. But I won't be losing any games anymore, I guess, if I'm them. It's point game for Portland. Cincinnati, actually, they don't want to lose either. Like they're gonna go closer in that 8th seed in the Eastern Conference and lose some leverage because you got the Bulls and the Celtics lurking in the background in that Eastern Conference picture. So they gotta be start winning games and not really letting this one slip too. Here's Enos Kanter try to put. Oh, look at David Robinson playing point guard. Look at that. He plays point guard. Damn.
Robinson's got 13 in the second half.
Well, that's how you
Good
draw
stuff.
it up right there.
Portland extending the lead to 8.
Defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And the bucket
Nice
is
shot.
good.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're on top by 6. 1:58 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Sense of consistency most players can only dream
6-point lead,
Aldridge
Portland.
checked in for Rozier.
Looking to close this one out. You can say they're still in the playoff hunt, as I said earlier.
Robinson can't
But you got like Hawaii, Sacramento, and San Antonio. You gotta start hoping those teams start losing, and they start winning too. They got a couple of games left. Here's Aldridge, guarded by Monte Ellis. Nice defense. Here's Jimmy Butler. What a shot over Siakam too.
Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
Tough shot. All right, Portland don't want to lose this game, but Cincinnati is still in striking range with a minute left with a 4-point deficit.
To the inside.
Oh, too close in the rim right now. Shrimp has to guard LaMarcus Aldridge. Oh, he's so confused. Oh, Detlef Shrimp was so confused on how to guard LaMarcus Aldridge.
Back to the basket.
Oh, man.
More facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
52 seconds left in the game.
Tough shot. Oh, he tried to tie the game. Aldridge would have done it too.
Chance to tie it. Check by Mitchell.
Here's Ellis over Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, nice defense from Abdul-Jabbar. Both teams with a timeout apiece though, so they gotta use it smart. Here's DeJounte Murray. Oh, what a shot! What a shot from DeJounte Murray, and a chance to take the lead. Portland, this isn't like they're like disappearing before our eyes. Holy crap, DeJounte Murray! What a shot! Can he make the free throw though? Yes, he does. Holy crap, that shot. That was like a 9-0 run in the last minute.
To see it the line in a
Holy. No. Would you like use up all the time because they're behind 1? They better make they better find a good shot. Like right now.
Check by Mitchell.
I mean, either way, they might leave some time for Cincinnati, who has a timeout. Oh, in and out! Oh my gosh!
An intentional foul right there.
In and out. Oh man, David Robinson. What a choke job Portland is. Oh, he missed the free throw. Oh shit! No timeout. Portland can still advance the ball if he makes it, though. He misses both! Oh my gosh, it's a blessing in disguise. Siakam finds Ellis! Oh, what a block from Jimmy Butler! Oh, what a block from Jimmy Butler! Oh my gosh. Who's this? Oh man, that's their coach. Holy shit. What a defensive play from Jimmy Butler, man. Oh, I mean, they're still out of range because they don't have enough time to advance the ball. What a play from Jimmy Butler. Wow, they gotta toss a prayer, which rarely happens, but you'll never know. It rarely happens. But what the hell, that almost went in. Jimmy Butler with a defensive play, man. Alright, we got the Suns and the Sonics, two hopeless teams in the Western Conference, and I still bother watching these two. You'll never know. We can get a good game out of it. Seattle actually giving up a game against the Grizzlies, right? Well, Seattle proven to be the better team, I guess. Man, no Steph Curry in the playoffs, and they're playing really shit. We're gonna make them run it back next year. I'm gonna keep Steph, PG, and Zach LaVine. They better bolster, or they better get locked in the front court next year. I'm gonna leave it to the basketball gods. This is like the Sonics' first win in a while too.
Defensively, they played with.
They will improve their record to 11 and 17. Oh, he missed both. Jeez.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Vucevic checked in for Seattle. Zach LaVine's checked in for Phoenix. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Supersonics.
Yeah, Supersonics making it happen, man.
And that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
11 wins. Nikola Vucevic.
Brady, 6 on the shot clock.
Here's T-Mac. Abusing Larry Johnson.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
LaVine, a screen on Vucevic. Here's George.
Oh, he missed. Oh, okay, nice rebound. Seattle. Rare win.
For Seattle. The biggest lead game was 24 points. Now, here's Fox.
Yeah, we're just gonna let these two teams rock.
As they get the win.
Fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
All right.
And on tap
I mean,
tonight,
technically, Detroit is still in the playoff hunt. They're like one loss behind.
Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson.
Behind the Bucks. I mean, the Bulls, the Celtics, and the Raptors. So like,
cold over the last 10 games.
So we'll see.
His scoring numbers are down, and
they still got what, like 5 games after this to play? Jazz are pretty much out of the playoff picture. No one cares anymore. Too bad Kobe has to play with this shitty team. Won't help the Pistons, that's for sure. Let's cross them out of the playoff conversation, all right? let's just close it that way. And Oscar Robertson with a tough shot. Utah Jazz with their 13th win of the season. Holy.
BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything.
So that's a pretty neat victory for the Jazz. Really won't affect their standing anymore. Like Utah didn't play so well this season. So let them pass.
It's Hayward on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star. Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
That free throw good from Hayward. Both free throws good from Hayward. 23 seconds left.
All right, good win by the Utah Jazz. Will not mean shit, but it's good to see. Good to see, man. Like I can only keep what, like D'Lo, Kobe, and Trae Young. I don't know. I might actually drop D'Lo for next season so he can travel to any team he wants. But good win by Utah.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
All right, we got the Charlotte Hornets and the Denver Nuggets. Charlotte, take note, they're still in
This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David
they're still in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Get a chance to check out the
Look and see.
4 games
See?
on the schedule here.
They can still do it. They're like 2 games behind the 8th seed. Chicago is just right there too, like 1 game behind. So this is going to be interesting in how it plays out.
Gotten a little bit of momentum. They haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean,
yeah, they better hope the Raptors start losing. They better win this game, that's for sure. Man, what did I say about winning this game, man? They're down 4, it's all right, but I don't want them losing to this shitty Nuggets team, and they're gonna slide down if they end up losing here. Celtics have 16 losses. If the Hornets lose here, they had 16 losses. So realistically, Chicago is the only team that has a chance right now. Oh, what? Okay, I thought Rondo got the block. Russell Westbrook cutting the lead to 3 points. But again, Denver has a tendency to beating these teams, man, with no good reason.
Something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here.
Still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time.
Here's Rondo.
Here tonight, this guy has made
guarded by Westbrook, so yeah, they better get a stop. Here's Hamilton for 3. Oh, never mind. The 3-pointer from Rip Hamilton.
He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Drops in the tray.
All right, there you go. It bounces back.
27 points.
Russell Westbrook
looking like
taking back the 3-pointer that they gave up. And we'll see how the Hornets come back here. McHale. Oh, okay. McHale never had a good season, man. Well, this season, he never had it. I'll split him up with Jokic. Or from Jokic, because it really didn't help at all. What a pass! Yao Ming, what a shot! Oh man, Hornets really has to win this game, man. I'm like, I want to make it close for the last seed of the Eastern Conference. Like they better win this one. McHale! Oh my gosh, he got a freeway right there. Kevin McHale.
Up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Yao trying to get open. Westbrook, no good.
All right, this is not looking good for the Hornets, man. I told you, this Nuggets team really playing well if they feel like it. Nice defense from Tim Duncan, though.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Puts it up from 12. Good.
All right, there you go. Cuts the lead to 1 point.
9 points.
Oh, seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
Rondo. Here's Jonathan Isaac.
And there's the pass to
there's no power. Oh, what a steal from Danny Green. For once, he's treading in the right direction. And he takes the lead. Oh, boy.
Lead by 1.
Oh, man, championship experience, baby.
Here's the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got to steal the proof.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
There you go.
Another miss by Denver. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Castellano on the wing, Green.
Danny Green for 3. No, he tried to ice it. Nice rebound from Timmy. Well, I don't know what he rushed it, but he made it. Tim Duncan of the Hornets, man. Bro, this should seal the deal if they can get another stop right now. So their playoff hopes is still alive with 5 games to play after this one. Oh, Jonathan Isaac? Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Oh boy, Russell Westbrook. No foul? Come on, man. There's only like 5 seconds difference. It's not good, man. Yep. Rondo versus Westbrook. Man, they're really not fouling, huh? I don't know what. Okay.
5 to shoot.
No reason, I guess. Tim Duncan versus Kevin McHale. He's gonna ice it? No. Oh wow. Denver has a chance.
Decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth.
What's Denver's game plan? They have to shoot. They have to shoot a 3. No timeouts. No nothing. Can they tie the game? Rip Hamilton to tie the game? Oh no! Rip Hamilton ties the game. Oh boy! Why are you giving Westbrook a doubt, man? I think he's supposed to guard him already. Who's gonna take the? We're gonna go to overtime. I don't care. We're going to OT. Westbrook for the win? No. We're going to overtime. This is not good for Charlotte, man. No Jokic, though, so that might be a plus. I don't see him yet.
Back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide.
All right, this is not good. This is good position for Charlotte, man. I thought they're already on their way to at least get close to that 8 seed, but here they are in overtime against a shitty Western Conference team in the Denver Nuggets, and they lose the jump ball too. It's not good, man. Rondo against Westbrook. Nice defense. Oh, what? He made that shot. Rondo. I didn't know Rondo had it. Rondo had it in him.
Then there's Yao. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard.
What a shot.
Passes it to Yao.
Yao Ming. Pump fakes. Didn't bite. Robert Williams didn't bite. I think that was Robert Williams. Mismatch. Tim Duncan all the way, baby. What a defense for Rondo. Oh, man. This whole season for the Hornets is a choke job, man. Hamilton. Oh, my gosh. Push the lead to 2-possession game. Rip Hamilton saving the Nuggets. It looks like trying to close out the Hornets too. In this extra period, what the fuck is Westbrook doing, man?
The Hornets rebound.
Oh no! Wow! Just wow, man. Denver Nuggets. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, man. Pack it up. And we're only in 1 minute in the overtime, and I'm packing it up for the Hornets, man. What a choke job this team is, man. Here's Yao Ming trying to salvage this sorry-ass game right now that they're having. Double team. Don't force it. 3 seconds, though. Halliburton for 3. There you go. They got a chance.
So aggressive at that end of the
They got a chance. All right. 3-point game, Denver. Try to push this game. What a pass! Oh my gosh, Yao Ming just didn't contest for no reason. My goodness, man. Really, Hornets is gonna lose like this after putting them in a position. There's Westbrook. There you go. Like right now, they really don't want to lose this game, man. It is not looking good for this Charlotte Hornets team. They're down 3. They were down earlier, so we'll see. Westbrook intent on looking on Rondo. Look at that intense look. He wants to get the ball out of his hands. Rondo. Oh my gosh, this defense. Bro, what the hell is the Hornets doing, man? This is not cool. They had this game earlier. Only if they defended Rip Hamilton as they're supposed to be. Nice turnaround hook shot. There you go. They're not putting a dent on this lead, though. They're just trading buckets. They gotta defend. Like, they gotta defend, man. Here's Timmy guarding Kevin McHale right now. Oh, he fouled, man. He fouled.
2 shots coming up.
They're not making a progress right now with 2 minutes left in overtime. And he made the free throw. 16 points for Kevin McHale. Yeah, no sign of Jokic, so he might be injured.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Rondo against Westbrook. To the inside.
Oh, nice.
Stolen by McHale.
All right. Well, It's over, man. Robert Williams. 7-point games. If the Hornets would come back and you know think to themselves how they did not make the playoffs, is this situation right here in this game alone. Look at this. Look at this. Like they should have won already. Oh my gosh. Pack it up. Back it up, Charlotte. You ain't going to playoffs. It's between the Bulls and the Raptors. Get the fuck out of here, Charlotte.
Here's Rondo.
You guys disappointed me. Shaking my head.
And they double up Rondo.
Isaac would extend the lead right here. Oh my gosh. I'm just mad disappointed, man. Mad disappointed. They're going to let this Nuggets team run their course on them.
He's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Inside, here's Duncan. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it to Williams.
Here's Isaac. Wow, what a win by the Nuggets. Yeah, I'm calling it a win right now. Who cares?
Shot clock at 6.
Hornets blew their chance. Hamilton really been the MVP of the Nuggets.
That 3-point attempt.
Westbrook drives in, and he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 33 points.
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders.
Yeah, I can't count on Westbrook shooting like really clutch shots at this season. What a block from Timmy though. Nah, this is too late. Not enough time. They need a 3, which Halliburton could pull off. No, he didn't. Wow, Denver Nuggets crushing the playoff hopes of the Hornets right now as they put them down further away from the 8th seed.
Feeds it to Williams. Back to Rondo. Pass to McHale. Yao with the block.
There you go.
And you have to
nice defense.
The reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position.
Why would you call a timeout for fuck's sake?
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 7. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
All right.
Paladon passes to Thibault.
Yep.
Launches a 3.
Pretty sad. Wow. Matisse Thibault. Wow. They're really scared right now after that 3, huh? They got a 2-possession game lead, man. Yeah, what's the point? They're trying to get a foul. Are you crazy? It's like a 4-point game, man. Yeah. Smart. Wow. But, man, Charlotte really losing this game, man. Vancouver Mashers taking on the Indiana Pacers. I imagine this should be easy for Vancouver. But you'll never know. Indiana, one of the worst teams in the league. So we'll see. We got a... All right, Vancouver taking care of business.
Irving out there with Dante
not really an issue, but
then there's Zion Williams.
They're really going toe-to-toe with the T-Wolves and the Grizzlies too, so they're definitely making progress up in the Western Conference, which I kind of expected at first, but kind of got me disappointed when they had a really slow few weeks after the season started, but damn.
The trade deadline is earlier. There's the buyout market involved as well. Teams really can change their roster in different ways now.
Yeah, they really can change their roster.
Nope.
And that's important for teams as they prepare for the stretch run ending the season post All-Star weekend. But the bottom line, I think it helps the GMs and the front offices because you know what? They can enjoy their All-Star weekend now.
Here's Zion. Oh my goodness.
Weekend,
almost a chance there.
They get it done now, and then now they can enjoy their week.
Indiana Pacers. Another team that really disappointed me. You got AI, you got Ja Morant. Didn't hold that up together. But Vancouver will improve to 18-10 with this victory. So we're gonna look at the standings right after this second part of Week 22. So be sure to hold on to that. Don't leave the video yet. That's for sure. Here's Zion. He can pop the triple. Watch this. He can do it. Oh, he just hit the backboard. 2 seconds left, and that's all she wrote. Oh, you're still gonna put some subs, bro. What the hell's that? That Corey Maggette? No, that's Brendan Haywood. All right, good win by the Vancouver Mashers.
Happy here as they get the victory.
All right, our last game of Week 22. And our last game of Week 22, Part 2 as well, of course, as we got the Grizzlies and the Suns. So we got a pretty good game in here. I guess for Memphis, they gotta win this one for sure, just to keep those couple of teams that has 10 losses away from them. This is their 31st game, so we'll see.
Smart shots he was earlier in the season.
All right, I guess there's not really a time to ponder and jump in early, but there you go, 21-point lead by the Memphis Grizzlies. Almost lost to the Sonics too earlier, which is our first game of Week 22's Part 2.
Here's Hill.
But yeah, pretty good win. So yeah, we're going to look at the standings, look at some scenarios that could happen in the playoff picture as we have 3 weeks left in the regular season. Or 4 weeks, I guess, including the next one, which will be in the next episode.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, Phoenix is out of the picture, man. Nope.
The shot, no good.
Nice rebound. Good win by the Grizzlies. Not too scary compared to the first game earlier. All right, let's check on the East. So we got 3 teams already clinch a playoff spot, as you can see right now. Milwaukee 26-6. They're pretty much 3 games ahead of the Nets, which I don't think they're going to relinquish, even though they lost that game against... they lost to the Thunder, right? They lost to the Thunder in the first part of Week 22, which is all right. Not really an issue for them, I think. Brooklyn Nets, like, they gotta keep winning. They got what, 5 more games left, so we'll see. So I was talking about earlier, a couple of teams with 9 losses: Virginia, New York, Washington. So those 3 teams has 9 losses, with Virginia having more wins, and they're on an 8-game winning streak too. I didn't even notice that. So we're gonna look at their schedule. These 3 teams, or 4 teams. I can include the Titans too, I guess, because they're pretty much in striking range. Like, Titans could go from here to the 2nd seed as we speak. They're the 6th seed, 7th, and here's another thing here too. So I think Cincinnati is safe, even though they almost blew that game earlier against who did they lost to? Oh, Portland. They almost lost to Portland. So I think they're safe. We're gonna look at their schedules. I think we're gonna look all the schedules except for the Bucks. Chicago is just 1 game behind the Raptors. Ooh, that's scary. Boston, Charlotte again. They should have not lost that. Ugly. So I think we'll stick with the Bulls on what they're up to. So let's check the. I'm currently the Bucks right now. So let's look at the Nets' schedule. We'll go down. Let's see. So Nets are currently what, 22-8, and they want to stay atop in the 2nd seed of the East. Oh, the only tough games right now seems to be the Sixers and the Suns. I don't know about this Pelicans team though. We'll see what their record holds like. But these two games are important. OKC and Memphis. So that's OKC and Montreal. Excuse me. They should handle the Sixers easy. No problem that. So let's check on the Knicks, because we're close to K. Like, the Knicks still has what, 6 games? Oh, they still got 6 games. They got 2 beefy ones, or 3 beefy ones. No, make it 4. Let's count the Mavericks. they got the Vancouver Mashers, the Wizards, the Spurs. 3 games that they better win. This is not easy for them, especially this one, the Wizards. So if they want to put a team down out of their way, they gotta beat this team, which is on the next week. Oh boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. Pelicans might be a problem, but Mavericks will be a problem too. Spurs been playing well without D Rose anyway, so they gotta keep that in mind. Let's check the Storm, which currently holds the 3rd seed of the East. Oh, here we go. 4 more games, and they got the Bucks on their 2nd game of week number 23, which we'll look into later on. They got the Celtics. They could handle the Celtics easy, no problem. I don't think that will be a problem. These 2 last games will be more important, I guess, for them than their opponents, I guess. So we'll see. Wow, they got a long ass rest. They don't play in the last 2 weeks, so that's pretty interesting. Let's check on the Wizards. So yeah, they got a couple left. Oh, they got the Bulls. Oh boy, Bulls has a tough task ahead of them. They gotta beat the Wizards to stay afloat in that Eastern Conference. They got the Knicks, which we mentioned earlier. Pacers shouldn't be a problem. Cincinnati should be a team that they have to beat to keep them out of the way. And 2 weak ass teams, and to close their season, they gotta beat the Rockets, which might be pivotal later on. So they gotta look into that. Let's look at the Raptors actually, because right now they have the 8th seed. Let's look at the Raptors. So they got 4 more games. Ooh, 2 games that they can easily oh man, yeah, they're gonna hold that 8th seed strong. Like, they got 2 easy games. They got OKC, which could be a problem for them, and then to close out the season, they got the Hornets, which a must team to beat if I were them. Like, they don't want to lose to this team because they're basically behind them, or this team is behind them. That's what I meant to say. Not this one. Let's go with the Bulls. So let's see, how will they survive the season? The Bulls. So they gotta beat the Wizards, as we said. Oh shit! They gotta beat the they gotta beat the Cavs. That's gonna be no problem. They got the 2 worst East teams coming up, and then the Kings. So they got they got LeBron, and then they got KD on their deck. That's gonna be rough. They should have not lost to this game too. They beat the Bucks. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, they beat the Bucks. All right, they have to win this last 4 games and hope Toronto squander like one of those games that they have. And to close out the schedule, looking, I don't want to look at the Celtics. Let's go to Dragons. They got 5 more games. Oh, they got the Rockets, so this is not good. Now they have, if they lose to the Rockets, they have to beat the Hornets. Wow, and they got the Wizards too, so that really gonna play around. They're gonna play a big part in the playoff picture. Seattle and then Hawaii. Okay, they can handle those teams. I assume they can handle those teams. They're better than those teams. I'm just saying. So let's jump into the Western Conference standings. Let's jump. No one has clinched. Like, for fuck's sakes, no one has clinched a playoff spot, and we're like 4 weeks away. East has 3 teams already clinched in the playoff spots. So Vancouver, out of nowhere, they're now the 3rd seed. Holy shit. That's a good look for this Grizzlies team. I mean, the Smashers team. I really thought that Kyrie really hated that team, man. So Houston, that's all right. They're still safe. They're like a game and a half ahead of the Grizzlies, but they might have a harder schedule to end the season. So we'll see. We can look at it. Minnesota now in the 4th seed. Oklahoma going down bit by bit. That's not good. Dallas, as I said, really surprised me, man. That's impressive. So they're just like a game and a half behind Thunder and 1 game behind the T-Wolves. So that's what? They're the 6th seed. 7th is Sacramento. San Antonio. Oh shit. Oh yeah, San Antonio lost. Yeah. So what? What's going on here? Sacramento, I assume, holds the tiebreaker for all of these 3 teams. Who's in the running? Clippers, apparently. I think it's only Hawaii's in the running. I don't think Clippers is gonna make it though. Pelicans too. If they keep the loss to 15, they might have a chance. But right now it looks like it's Hawaii who only has a good chance of making the playoffs. It's a rumble in the top 8 seeds in the West. So I guess we're gonna look at the schedule for these 3 teams because they really matter. The Kings, the Spurs, and the Hawaiian team. So we'll see. Let's start with the Kings. Oh, there's Hawaii. They got a lot of games left. They got what? 2, 4. They got 7 games left. So they should handle the Hawks. Titans might be a hard game. Now they got the Bucks. Oh man, they're not. And the Storm. Like, they got 3 good East teams on their way. It's not looking good for them. Then they got the Mavericks. So these 4 games after that Hawks game is really important. They gotta at least win a couple of those. And then they got Cincinnati. Well, they got the hard schedule. They might miss the playoffs, man. They might miss the playoffs after starting strong. Let's check on the Kings. Kings, right? We have to look at the Kings. Oh, they got 6 games. They got the Pistons, all right. They got the T-Wolves, Warriors, all right. Not bad. So they're gonna worry about this game, and definitely this Bulls game because the Bulls will try to win too. So 3 of 3 that they have to worry. Oh, they lost badly to both the Texas teams. Oh, and let's check on the Spurs, which will be. Oh, yeah, only got Seattle on the next week. Beefy game against the Knicks, the Thunder, and they should handle the last 2 games easy, man. Lakers and Nuggets should not really like give them trouble. So there's a good chance that they're the one who's gonna hold the last seed. So we'll see. We'll see how that one turns out. So that's it for week number 22, part 2. As we will see you in the next episode, week number 23. We're close to the playoffs. We'll see you guys there. Peace.